minutes, so that should be good for the dough. All right, this is looking good. What else do we need here? Okay, so we're gonna let this cook a bit longer, and we'll go ahead and mix up our cheese, which is our ricotta cheese. You could use cottage cheese if you want, but this is a little bit smoother consistency. So we want our ricotta cheese. It comes in 15 ounce, so what's that? A cup and a quarter, kinda. A little more than that, but. Okay. Keep these moving. We don't want anything to burn. Okay, so we've got our ricotta, we've got our Parmesan, we've got our mozzarella, right? Yeah. And we've got our Italian spice, which we're going to just use about half of this, so we can sprinkle some on later. And then we're going to use our pepper. Yeah, already in the spice aisle. Okay. I got that mixed up. Oh, our onions look good. Our crust should be ready. Let's see. Got a couple more minutes on the crust. All right. And we're going to do a tomato. All right, itchy nose here. Okay. All right, so we got our crust in, we've got our topping done, which is the onions. We've got our ricotta. I guess that would be the centerpiece, and here's our tomato. I'm going to cut that very thinly, very carefully. How would you do it? I have never been able to do that. I have seen people do rolls, like bagels and things. I've seen people do bagels and things, like doing it like this, and I can't get it even that way, as many times as I've tried. No, I'm holding it straight up. Can you see overhead? Yeah. I've only got a little bit left, so I'm going to hold it like this, but I've never gotten that technique of laying it down and slicing it. Okay, that looks good. And then you could just eat the rest of that. Okay. Ooh. Our onions are done. Our crust is done. So we're going to spread the ricotta on the dough. See, you never knew there was a hole in the middle of that. the pan. Okay. Well. Whew. Well. That must be our Thai pizza. Let's have a look at that. Might need a couple more minutes. Okay, that looks good. I'll top it with the tomato. Ooh, this is a huge tomato. Let's see. Let's do this. Make a little puzzle out of it. Okay. Then we're going to, we've got this off. What do we need to do? We need to get our parsley, right? Okay, we're going to sprinkle that with the rest of our Italian seasoning and parsley. So there's the rest. Whoops. Didn't sprinkle too good. All right, and our parsley. I try not to get the stalks in there. So I need a 1/4 cup of the parsley. And let's see. Close enough. And remember, when we chop any herbs or anything fresh like this, we're going to ball it up as small as we can get it. Curl our fingers under and just chop. And don't listen to the kids when you're doing this, because always at 5 o'clock when you're doing this, aren't the dogs barking and the doorbell's ringing and the kids are fighting and the baby's crying? Oh, that's very tiring. But when you're cutting like this, you can't listen to any of that. Okay, I'm going to sprinkle the parsley on here. Otherwise, your 5-year-old would be driving you to the hospital. Whatever. Okay. And that's got to cook for about 10 minutes. There we go. And we will put our caramelized onion on top of this. Ooh, that smells good. Whoop. Okay. I'll use my oven mitt because that is hot. We'll pop this back in the oven for 5 more minutes. Let's see. And that is our caramelized pizza. Caramelized onion pizza.